Hey, there we go. Welcome back, everybody. It is April 19th, 2019. My name is Jeff Fritz. Welcome back to my live stream. We're going to write a little bit of code today. How's it going out there, friends? Look at all the folks hanging out in the chat room already. It's Friday. It's a bank holiday for some folks. It's a holiday here in the States this weekend with the religious holiday, the Easter holiday. Some folks have off. I believe it's also, is it Passover around this time as well? My gosh, and there are a lot of folks in the chat room. Wanted is here. Ultra Mark, good morning. Hello, Wheelchair Sean. Rocket Propelled Freeman, good to see you. Yes, you're on time this time. Don't mess up. Hugo's here. And Gritty's here. Thank you so much. Carrie's here. Thank you. Mike Eaton. And I hope I'm off the throat punch list. I hope. It is sunny outside, Ultramark. Yes, indeed. Matthew D. Groves, gotta get down on Friday. Absolutely. Coding Gorilla. Hi, friends. Bad Coder. Stelzy. Hi, all. Hamed Sayedi. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And J. Miller Dev. Pramuk97. Hello. I didn't ignore you at Codestock, Mr. Eaton. Mr. Eaton did not. Did nothing of the sort. Error SVK. Hello in Slovakia. And we've got some friends in Denmark. Good afternoon. Anybody who's outside the States, sound off. Let us know where you're dialing in from. Slovakia, Denmark, Mike Eaton from somewhere in Michigan. Because that's somewhere outside the United States. Anyways. Sweden, there we go. It must have been looking for a purple beard. Nah, I couldn't find it. Scott Addy, good to see you. Holding up the hand map right now. The hand map. So, there's this funny thing that folks from Michigan do. If you haven't met anybody from Michigan in the United States, the map of Michigan actually looks like a hand, and everybody does this. This is where I live. I live in, okay. That's a thing. I'm off the throat punch list. That's a good sign. Good sign. All right. We've made it better by getting Fritz off the list. 2 hands for UP. All right. For the Upper Peninsula. So how's it going? Let's get some music playing here in the background, and then I want to get back into our project. You know what? No. Before we get into the project, we actually have an announcement or two we need to go through. I do want to call out, we have Progress Telerik in the box now, in the sponsor box over there in the corner, because they're sponsoring a free ticket to Microsoft Build. If you want to go to Microsoft Build, get yourself to Seattle, and they have a ticket for you to get in the door. Just click the panel below the video here on Twitch and fill out a form, including your Twitch ID, so that we know you're a follower of the channel, and you could win a ticket to Microsoft Build. Big thanks to our friends over at Progress Telerik for their support and providing that ticket to one lucky winner. You only have until the end of the day, Tuesday, to sign up for that. And what, Tuesday's the 23rd, if I do my math right? Check it out. Progress Telerik giving you a ticket to Build. Click the link below, and you could win. Germany is where Bad Coder is coming in from. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. So let's get some music playing in the background here. Get into our big ASP.NET Core and .NET Core announcements. And then let's get back into our project, because I don't know about you. I was really excited about where things were going with the bot and the actor model we were implementing. So let's play some music. This is from Carl Franklin's Music to Code By. You know what? I feel like we should play a little... I'm going to go with Blue. Blue's an old favorite. One of my absolute favorites. One of the first songs you can get from Music to Code By, or Music to Flow By for that matter. See if we can bring that up just a smidge. There we go. Music to Flow By and Music to Code By. Thank you, Carrie, for putting the link in the chat there. Of course, this is music that gets you in the groove, gets you focused on whatever task it is you might be working on. Check it out at mtcb.pwop.com, or I'll tell you what, let's show... There it is. There's the app, musictoflowby.com. If you scroll down just a bit, you can get links to all your favorite app stores, where to get it from there. But if you click the dub one, scroll down just a little bit, there's a couple of free songs here that you can get. I don't think I have this one, Rollinson, but I do have Judson. I don't have River, but most of the rest of these I do have. They have slightly different names, but there you go. These are the first 3 songs you can get, so check it out, musictoflowby.com. Thanks so much, Carl. We appreciate you sharing your music so that we can listen to it here and so that our friends can learn about it as well. Now, big news this week. Big news. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Dan Roth with the announcement. I'm going to zoom in further. Look at that! Ghana. Hang on. Whoop. Stop the music. Stop the music. Sadrani's here from Ghana. Welcome. That is so great to hear from you there, Sadrani. Thanks so much for joining us. I appreciate you chiming in there in the chat room. And we're going to write a little bit of code with you today. This is going to be a lot of fun. All right, get back to the music. Put the music back on. There we go. All right. So Blazor is now official. For those of you that don't know, Blazor was the experimental platform that was being written by Microsoft. It was about 1.5 years, 2 years in the making. And you're going to be able to write C# and Razor templates that function browser side using WebAssembly. You're going to be able to compile up DLLs, ship those into your favorite browsers. Every browser supports WebAssembly. It's part of the HTML5 standard now that everybody implements. So whether it's a mobile device, it's Firefox, it's Chrome, it's Edge, it's the new Edge, it's the old Edge, you're going to be able to run WebAssembly. Very, very cool stuff there. Oh, thank you for the kind words, Sadrani. I very much appreciate that. So this is big, exciting news that Microsoft has made this commitment that, yes, we're going to have Blazor. Not only that, but they've renamed what they call components, Razor components, back to server-side Blazor. And I don't know about you, friends. You know how much I love my custom hats, and I'm wearing my Thor God of Thunder hat today because I'm getting ramped up. I'm excited for the new Avengers movie coming out. But there's a Blazor logo. I think I need a Blazor hat. I think so. Stelzy says, I can now retire the pitchfork, which was reserved for the moment Microsoft tried to stop Blazor. Amen. Get it out of here. We've got a full Blazor implementation. When are we going to see it? See what? A Blazor hat? I need to get it made before we get to build. Endgame? Oh, when are we going to see Avengers Endgame? Oh, I intend to see it opening weekend. Oh my gosh, yes. Embroidered with Blazor on the back. That's not a bad idea, Hugo. I have the Visual Studio hat here. I did Visual Studio in purple, and then I put the date on the back. I agree. I would like to do it in white, though, I think. White with a purple brim. And then on the back, put Blazor. Or Blazor.net. Blazor.net. Right? Because that's the website. Right? Blazor.net. And it routes to overly Microsoft branded website. Fine. Whatever. Contact Microsoft support. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. But I like that idea. E.A. Johnson says, new version of Karnak is out, may be of interest to me. Let's see. Ability to filter by active process name, so only show keys in Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code. Oh, that's cool. That is a great contribution. Doesn't it automatically download a new version when you run it? Doesn't it check for a new version and install it? No. About 22155. Is that the latest? Download for Windows. How do I know what version I'm on? What version we should be on? Alright, I'm not going to mess with that right now, but thank you. That is very cool. Did a stream 1 week ago about Blazor, says Kasukin, and now everything has changed. Isn't that the truth? So, very good news. We're thrilled to hear about Blazor now being available. It's not available. It's now out of experimental stage. It's still being developed. The server-side pieces, which are very, very cool, with .NET Core 3, ASP.NET Core 3, does SignalR transmission back and forth to your browser, so you get instantaneous updates. The client-side version, which will run with WebAssembly in every browser, that'll be available later. So it is in preview. Yep. All right. So that's about Blazor. Lots more information here about the changes. But .NET Core 3 Preview 4 SDK was released. I've already installed this. So there it is. Preview 4.0.11.223. It almost looks... No, I was going to say it almost looks like Fibonacci got involved here. But no, we're good. So I've already downloaded and installed this, and there's an ASP.NET Core that goes along with it. And I think there's a link to it here. I did update the Visual Studio 2019 preview. Blazor community page is now awesome Blazor. Nice. Try out preview Blazor UI offerings from Telerik, DevExpress, and Syncfusion. Telerik Progress. We'll see their logo in the corner over there doing some really great stuff. But there is also an update for ASP.NET Core. There we go. Preview 4. And things were renamed back from Razor components to server-side Blazor. I love that the marketing folks have said, sure, you can call it server-side Blazor. And allowed the Blazor name to take hold. Kudos on that. And it wasn't renamed to Microsoft server-side components for Razor and WebAssembly Interaction Fall Preview Release 2019. You know? Karnak is the tool that shows the keystrokes. Yes. For Azure. Oh, yes, for Azure. Thank you. I forgot the for Azure part of that. You're right. For the enterprise. But instead just named it Blazor. And Blazor is a cool name. It is. All right. So a bunch of changes in here, and I've applied these changes already. I finished applying them to the Pixel bot, and it does now build completely for our multi-tenant development that we've been doing. All the tests run. I'm feeling good about this. So we've now got the ability to send pull requests, to send patches into GitHub, and they are building properly. But I had to go through and do a bunch of updates here. All of the Razor components now have .razor extensions. And View Imports is now renamed to just Imports in Razor Components apps. Which kind of makes sense. It does. Use Routing is now really Use Endpoints is where we're going to define our routes. Okay. That was already coming. And we needed to rename different places where it was Razor components to Blazor. That's not bad. There's some other configuration options available for you now. So, framework blazor.server. That looks so cool. Stateful interactive components. Yeah, okay. Detect when app is pre-rendering. Configure SignalR. Improved SignalR connection lifetime handling. That's pretty good. I love seeing with automatic reconnect because that's something that we've had to kind of build on our own. I like seeing that. And that it defaults to 00, 2000, 5000. So we'll configure the client to attempt to reconnect waiting 0, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, and 30 seconds between each attempt. So it defaults to this. 0, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds to reconnect. Nice. How long before 420 Blazer jokes start? It's been there. Oh no, President, not sure. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Not a great day to receive that news. Yeah, let's see what we can do to get you some support. When you're ready to go there, share your LinkedIn profile so folks can get in touch and maybe help you find a new gig. I'm not going to play the sad tuba for that. That's a little bit further than sad tuba. So there's additional information here about configuring. One of the things that I ran into in using ASP.NET Core 3, .NET Core 3 that I want to make sure that you see is the movement of things from Newtonsoft JSON to an updated, optimized JSON handler that ships with ASP.NET Core changes methods that we had here like this. Put as JSON async, and we had post JSON async. This looks a little bit weird. This was post as JSON, and it would return an HTTP response message. It doesn't work that way anymore. The new signature is post JSON async, and then you have to specify, well, what do you want coming back? So I want an HTTP response message, and now I'll receive it. Otherwise, without specifying a type here, it returns void, just a task. So that's a little bit weird there, but change it like this, and it just works. I'd really like to overload this and have post as JSON async default this and return that. Could have probably done that with an extension class, couldn't I? Anyways, I changed the signature and everything's working and compiling just fine, and all my tests are working as expected. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. So, what do you say we jump right back in here? Get back in where we left off. Everything's updated. We're now using .NET Core 3 Preview 4. I've updated my global JSON to reflect that I'm on Preview 4. And everything builds and references the correct version of our SDK, our software development kit, properly. I need my own previously statement here. Previously on Fritz and Friends, we were working with the actor model. Excuse me. And we were setting up so that we could move our bot so that the pixel bot here, so that it could behave more like not behave like, but run in a multi-tenant scenario, handle multiple channels by deploying various actors that may run in separate processes and may not. And we built, I nearly said it, we built this channel manager actor that would be the top level of our hierarchy that receives a command that says, go manage the chat room for this channel, and it knows how to get the configuration for that channel,
and then
create an appropriate actor for that channel,
and then
add it to its own collection here so it knows, okay, I'm managing that channel.
and then
We wrote the channel actor, and the channel actor receives information about its configuration, and we'll define what all is involved with that at some point. We have the bot configuration available, and when the actor starts, go connect to Twitch. So we have this code that we lifted directly from the existing bot. So the bot that runs quite successfully in Quiltoni's channel, in Dryad T's channel, already knows how to connect and listen for those various events that it needs to process. So we're going to re-implement these events and pass them on to other actors that know what to do with them appropriately for this channel's configuration. How's that sound? What do you think, chat room? Am I on the right path? Gonna have to update your LinkedIn. Yeah. It's not a happy thing to do. Okay. So we want to delegate these actually to another class. We want to we want to process these things as quickly as possible. So the way to do that is set up another class that just handles new subscriber information and just handles resubscriber information, etc., etc. And that class can then be multi-threaded and scale appropriately. And we'll have that do each of these interactions. Sadranya says I'm on point. There we go. If it's good enough for Sadranya, it's good enough for me. All right, here we go. So, let's dig in here a little bit. Managing, do we put the 3 subscribers in one class for managing subscriber interaction? And maybe we have another class that manages chat commands and then knows how to fan out to each of the command classes that we've previously created over here inside the bot. That's not bad. That might work. We can, right, eventually this bot project here is going to go away in favor of these 2, Pixelbot Orchestrator and Pixelbot Workers. These 2 are going to be where it lives. We're going to put everything into one project to start, just so we can get to that MVP, that minimum viable of listening to 2 channels at the same time.
And then?
We'll decide how to break it up after that. Stream keeps freezing on you. Must have the kids home from school today. Oh no! You should be getting all of the qualities. Yeah. Yeah, kids home from school always eats up network connection. You can also break out. You can also step down the quality a little bit. 1 actor per command says your vice. Is it your vice or is that Vice? Urweiss? Let me know. I want to make sure that I'm pronouncing your name properly. But welcome. It's good to see you there in the chat room. It's freezing for you too. Is it freezing over here? Have I dropped any? I haven't dropped any frames, and I'm all greens over here on my side. Quiltoni says I'm fine. It must be fun. 5x5, according to C17R. Fantastic. All right. You know, I was seeing actually some network funniness a little bit earlier today, trying to connect to a couple of networks. It's 3 teenage boys using the bandwidth. Okay, so Carrie's sons are using everybody's bandwidth, okay? So some of you out there, I know you're in Europe, you might be in South America. It's Carrie's sons we have to blame, okay?
Oh my.
They're watching a lot of Netflix right now and they've taken up the entire internet. I kind of like what your Vice is suggesting there about 1 actor per... Will it be per each one of these commands? And these are delegated from the on-chat command received. And this, right, if this is an actor and each one of these is an actor, that's not bad. Hey, Commander, good to see you. Yep, the Payette boys are taking over the world. 1 step at a time.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.
Okay, Dr. Evil, you're taking over some of the world too, okay? All right? So I kind of like what we're suggesting there as far as passing off to another actor. Let's reduce the bandwidth for the kids. I agree. Yes. You've used Akka before. That would be the recommended architecture, a tree of actors. Yeah, what I'm struggling with as a first-time actor model developer is what is too much for an actor to do. I'm going to handle these events here in the channel manager, this channel actor, and then I'm going to tell another actor, this thing happened, go do something with it. Every command, one actor would scale up nicely. Okay. I can work with that. So let's go in that direction. I thought I had an extra window open here. All right. So I like this. Actor ref.tell to delegate these messages to another class. So at pre-start, do we want to start an actor for each one of these events? Stick with single responsibility principle per actor. So I can do actor ref.forward. Ooh. Okay. Project Orleans. Okay. A new command would only needs a new actor and plummet in the manager ready implemented. Now, at some point I need to understand how an actor becomes multi-threaded, right? We've added an actor class, but how does it know, oh, you know what, I need 5 of these. I need 15. And at some point, that's something I need to get into. I need some help with that one. We only speak English here in this chat. And I think I need to ban you. Yeah. Thank you, Quill Tony. Actors with Akka run out of OOB, run out of process, on their own thread. Okay. Might want to take a look at routing actors. Let's get there in a bit. Start simple. Let's get 2 channels managed, and then we'll get into scaling. I'm just curious as to how that works. But if they run on their own threads, that's a good start for me. So the suggestion here is that we're going to actor ref forward. So I think we need to spin up. If we have 6 actors here, 1 for each one of these events, I think we need to start the events for each, start an actor for each event. You know what, let's start event handler actors. Yep, generate that method. So now we have a method here. So if I have if we have a new subscriber actor, Mike Eaton, 9 months. Look at that. And it didn't read it. I just updated my stream element settings and the text-to-speech still didn't read. 9 months of Fritz seems like so much longer.
Do it!
It has been.
Wow.
I can't believe you stuck around this long, Mike. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. And we'll make a donation this quarter to Veterans Who Code. All of our all of our subs, all of our cheers will be donated to Veterans Who Code. All right. So I want to start up appropriate event handler. Yeah, actors for these and allocate those. Have to go. We'll watch the recording. All right. Take care. Coders Who Code. No, Veterans Who Code. So I had a dictionary of these previously in the channel manager actor. right? And the pattern that I've seen folks use is they have some sort of a dictionary of these. So I think I want to do something similar here, right? And if we call these event actors, sure. Let's control dot this and get my using statement. Good. So if I have an event actor for each one of these, I need to start that and go. Benefice. Oh my gosh, 11 months. Thank you so much for that resub. And we'll make another donation. Very cool. All right. So let's define and create some of these. And the way that we created those was... Now, I have the configuration for the channel being passed in. So does each channel have its own event handlers? That feels like it's going to turn into a spider web of these really quick. Let's see here. Actor system, actor best practices. Take a quick peek at that link as a good place to start. Yes. Actors are made for containers for behavior and state. Do not pass mutable objects. So this I take... Mutable objects are objects that can change. Our configuration object shouldn't change between these actors, but right now it is changeable. We did allow it to be updated. We may need to change that. Blocking needs careful management. We're going to need to come back to that. What you should not concern you with. What you should not concern yourself with. An actor system manages the resources it is configured to use in order to run the actors which it contains. There may be millions of actors within one such system. Okay. I'm fine with that. And they wane in at an overhead of only roughly 300 bytes per instance. Wow. That's small. Naturally, the exact order in which messages are processed in large systems is not controllable by the application author, but this is also not intended. Take a step back and relax while Akka does the heavy lifting under the hood. Fantastic. I'm going to bookmark this. That looks like something I need to spend a little bit more time with as I learn this system here and we grow and do some really neat things here. Words are hard. I agree, Carrie. And that's Quiltoni's emote there. So I have the configuration. I think I need to do something like this for each one of these events. Right? I'm going to create whatever the new actor type is that we're going to create. And it's not going to be channel. I think it's going to be whatever the event name is. Right? And then we're going to add that to... It's not channel actors. It's, what did I name that? Words are hard. Event actors. Coding is hard. That's what it is. And then, so we're going to give it a string, and that's going to be some event name. And then that child object. The config, I think I want to pass that along as well. And it's not a channel actor, it's going to be something else. Do you see what I'm trying to do here? Hey, Cotton! Good to see you. Let's create another method here that'll actually create and attach the appropriate actors. So I can kind of spin this up and do this quickly. So that I can create each one of these quickly. Come on. String event name. Get rid of that. put this here. And I'm going to give it a type of T. And I will qualify. Where T is a receive actor. Oh yeah, that feels good. We do have code is hard emote. Code is hard, yeah. That's not a bad idea. Put that right there with the horse emote. Equeza, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you joining us. Binary Chef has arrived. Welcome. Good to see you. Alright. Sir Fritz, says Cotton. No, please don't call me Sir Fritz. That makes me sound like I'm a knight or something. I'm not. So we need actors for new subscriber, resubscriber, ungifted. So I think I want to call these event and then that event that it's managing. The Build Rainbow Beard goal, it is a bit of a long shot. We're at less than 2 weeks till the event. Less than 2 weeks till the event. Oh my gosh. I don't think we're going to make it. We will figure something out. So let's call this event new subscriber actor. I'd like to buy a noun, please. Alright, so we've got that, and this is a receive actor. Let's just create the other ones here. Start with that same bit. Event resubscriber actor. Alright, so we've got that. Gift subscriber actor. So we've got those. And then we need the raid and then chat command. Oops. Event raid actor. And a raid actor isn't it isn't a bug spray. New message actor. Now, new message actor is going to be a little bit weird because we're going to get into managing that state, but we do have the state machine that we're going to be able to bounce off of. Binary Chef, I highly recommend bending Quiltoni's ear if you have any questions around streaming. She's an expert. She's a professional streamer. Woo! She is. Svava! Thank goodness it's Friday. It's great to see you.
Wow.
Thank you for that kind cheer. And of course, we'll make a donation to Veterans Who Code. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I miss one? I thought there were 6 events. Are there 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Chat command, raid, gifted subscription. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one did I forget? Oh, chat command. Alright, event, chat command, and the chat command needs to then delegate to each one of the commands. Yeah, she's got an S word. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna move these to their own files. Which, you know what? I've got an idea. No, I don't want overrides. I've got an idea. Move type. Event, subscribe. It changed the file name on me. No, move it to its own file. No. Move type to... Event new subscriber. Yeah, okay. These could even be in their own folder. And then I can get rid of the word event in front of it. I think I'm going to do that. Let's go. No, you know what? Let's call these channel events. Yeah, I know it's going to be moved in there. Do it, you turkey. Move all these up here. Naming things is hard. So I'm going to F2. Get rid of that. No. Oh, it didn't rename the file. I'm using F2 to edit these. F2 is the rename hotkey in Visual Studio. So now I should be able to just enter each one of these, drop that, and eventually we'll implement and have all kinds of goodies underneath this that it actually does. And these will handle all the various actions that occur. Save all the files. Doing all the things. Alright. So now I want to run through this. Robert Tables. Hello, hello. Oh! Oh! Ultra Mark with the win. Need to grab those namespaces. Dot channel events. Oh yeah, need those. Save all of them. Get rid of all these. All right. Do you have a continue gift sub-actor? Asks Jan Lyons. No, the last two were wrong. They were wrong? Oh, whoops. Whoops. No, you need to go there. I put it on the wrong place. There we go. Thank you for catching that. Mob programming at its best. It's magical. Really, it is. F2 is renamed. Yes, it is. Yep. F2 works in Windows as well. Absolutely. It's amazing. When she's not on duty, there is no duty here. We have no duty. We just hang out. All right. So here's my... I'm going to create actors. So I'm going to create it for each one of these. And we'll attach those events. So... yeah. All right. I feel like I need to call create actor then 5 times, which is going to be weird. Right, create actor, chat command. Actor, right? It's not just called chat command yet. Chat command actor. And I'm going to need to control dot that so we get our namespace. And let's call this chat command. See, that feels weird. But I gotta put it somewhere. Gift sub. New message. New subscriber. Raid. And then resubscriber. Alright. It's about keeping chat pertaining to the stream. Sure, yes. Junie Von Esch. Oh my. Have you heard about Junie Von Esch? I'm going there. I am so going there. What you need to know. Yeah, we're gonna see the shadow thing doesn't. I gotta fix that. That's a thing I've gotta fix. There we go. Did you know our friend Junie Von Esch? She does cross stitch. She does other crafting things. She was recently. She received some movie ratings. You may not have known this. It's amazing. You've got to check this out. Where's the share button? There it is. She is not a PG streamer, but when you have a free moment, go ahead and enjoy that, and you'll hear all the different things about how can you double follow. Hey! Hey! I heard that. Don't make me. I will blow this all up. I will blow this up. All right. So we're going to create all those actors. Fine. There they are. We've got our 6 actors. And we'll need to wire the events up so that it tells the appropriate actor, right? Or what was it? Forward it over? What did I do, Junie? What did I do? I don't think I did anything. It wasn't my fault. You need to tell. That's what it is. Thank you. So tell. I thought there was a forward. All right. So if can I change this instead of calling this method? Right. If I go into my event actors for new sub. And right forward a message to the current sender. So I need a message about the new subscriber. Well, I'm not gonna. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this as a lambda. So can I forward like that? Oh, look at that. So the arguments are on new subscriber args. Is that, what do you think, your Vice and Stelzy, some of the folks that have done this type of formatting before? You have no idea what I'm doing, so can't tell what I did. That's okay. The difference between forward and tell is also a forward. That's okay. So I think that feels like a decent pattern to follow for handling events. Yeah, you heard double me. Yeah. Once again, Mrs. C# Fritz's scariest thing that you can imagine. 2 me's. It would be a thing. So can I do the same thing here? So when there's a resubscriber to a channel, we'll pass along to that code that's going to handle that actor. We'll forward along the information that Twitch gave us about it. That feels right. Right? Can I just paste a lot of that there? And then we'll change these to the appropriate events. So this one is the gifted subscription. So that's gift sub, we called that. This one is the raid notification, which we just called raid. And I really don't like these. On chat command. On message received. New message. Right. You know what? Part of me thinks I got an idea. What if we did this? Why not have fields for each actor? We could, sure. Sure. Okay. Then we don't have to go through the dictionary to go find these things, and then we don't need to manage a dictionary up here. I'm game with that. So then we don't need that. We can just say return this. And its name is just the name of whatever type it is, and I don't need that anymore. This returns a, what was it? iActor ref. No. Returns a T. Type T of name. Ah, ooh, thank you, Karsten Pet. Type T. Well, if I did type T, type of T. Thank you for the follow, Harden Mark. I appreciate that. Yeah, .name, that'll work. Cannot convert to T. Right. So this is creating an I. If I do this as T. There we go. So now I can say this dot chat command. And I can get rid of that. Create a field. I'm going to get rid of these event handlers that we put in here just so this would build. So I don't get those confused. Okay, so this then becomes this dot gift sub. Should it have a prefix on it? Maybe we're okay. No. I'll get rid of this. Create one of these. Was it a property or a field? I think I wanted a field. This dot new message. Okay. So each one of these objects that we're creating will handle each one of these events that happens on the channel when they happen. So this is new sub. We can get rid of that. Create one of these. This dot raid. And need that. And this dot resub. Should make it capital so it's consistent. Right, and control dot, generate that property. Cool. You don't need reflection if you do things correctly. Yes. The convention in Akka is to keep actor variables defined as iActor refs to stress that the type is irrelevant and not be tempted to call methods. The only way to communicate is through tell. Interesting. Okay. I'm game with that. So if I change this to iActor href, then I need to go find these. I thought I made these fields. So we'll get rid of those, clean that up, this. Yeah, I prefer these to be private so that nobody outside of our class can get access to them. Let's grab those. I like them up here at the top. And you're suggesting these should be iActor ref. All right. Works for me. So then these become that's cool. All right. So we just simplified a lot of code that I was making overly complicated. Cool. Right, chat command. Yep. And then this becomes new message. Cool. All right, so now it knows how to talk to each one of those actors that it's created up here. So now I have an event handler to make sure that we join the appropriate channel. We get initialized, start the event handler actors, these here. So we get all those connected. Good. Wire up so we're listening to these, and then we connect. All right. I think... Didn't I have a thing in the bot, if I get disconnected, to have it reconnect? Let's check. There was like an on disconnect. Oh, it's just down there in the stop. Handle unwanted disconnect. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so it's going to start all of them, and then at the time that it stops, instead of having a dispose here, we should disconnect. Right, if the channel's stopping, we should say client.disconnect. I think that makes sense. Do the thing with the bearded Clippy. Absolutely. We should. So I think that feels right for what this is going to do. Now, I need to get the bot configuration login and password from somewhere. So, this is an ASP.NET Core website that's running. Let's see. Let's do... Well, we need to get the configuration from somewhere. Right. So if we do services, add... no. Configure... There it is. Configure options, I think, right? Register is an object that'll have all of its configure options. Register. Right? Why am I thinking wrong here? Which T options will bind against? There we go. And this will be bot... No. It's down here in the core. Bot configuration, that's what we called it. So we'll grab the bot configuration. And we're going to need to dot into that. Good. So this way, the configuration that our bot's going to use to log into Twitch, we can store it somewhere else, pull it out of there, and pass it on automatically to wherever we need it to. And I want to specify where it's pulling that from. Right? Why am I blanking on how to do this? I do this over here in... When in doubt, go look at some other code that you wrote and you can figure it out. Thanks, I did that real well. There we go. Configuration get section. That's what I want. So I'm going to be able to say configuration get section. Now, why don't I have configuration here? Nah, you're not too late. Yeah, old code is always helpful. Right, configuration. Oh, I grabbed it up here. Let's do this and that. Yep, we need one of these. Put that property here. Sure, it's read-only. Fantastic. So now I should be able to say configuration, get section. There we go. And this will be bot config, is what we'll call that section inside of our configuration. Just realized our tip jar has been missing. Yes, I removed it. I was told to remove it because it will affect how Stream Elements behaves. So, yep. It actually slows things down significantly. So, alright, I've got the bot configuration. I'm going to load it from somewhere else. So let's do this. Let's manage user secrets. And I'm going to create a section here called bot config. This is a user secret. This is something that nobody else is going to have because it contains information about the bot and how it signs into things. I'm going to add the same configuration over here into app settings so that I've got a default that kind of ships with this so that it's easy for me to see what it should be. So in the domain, bot configuration has login name and password. So let's add those features. And I'm not going to give those a value here in this file, but I will fill this out inside of my secrets. And my secrets don't get shipped to GitHub with my source code. These stay with me on my machine, so I can key in the login name is going to be to test the Fritz bot, and my password is actually, it's a key that I get out of another website that we can paste in here. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go to the user secrets for the bot as it runs right now, grab that password and paste it in here so that we can start up the bot and get it to start testing this. Stream Elements could be slower. Yeah, can you believe it? Stream Elements can actually get slower. So I'm going to switch to this view. Hello. And manage my user secrets for the Pixel bot. Grab what Twitch calls an access token. And I'm going to paste that into what I have labeled as the password field inside the secrets JSON for this application. All right, done. I can show you my screen again so I don't inadvertently give away passwords and secret things. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Keep it off of Twitch because I keep doxing myself.
A nutless monkey could do your job.
Whoa, Len! Whoa! Len Grossman, my manager over there. Make sure you get it out of your clipboard too. Oh, good point. Good point. There we go. So, even better, collect it from Azure Vault. Yes, Martin. And when I do deploy to a production area, we'll put it in Azure Vault. But for right now, I can put it in user secrets and stay nice and simple here. I could use Azure Vault also if I was logged in. And Visual Studio has support for that. But even simpler. No password, no doxing. Yes, everybody gets to log in. There is no password. Wouldn't be happy with that. All right, so I have that. I'll have the bot configuration available here. There's my bot service. So I need to make... How do I make that bot configuration here available to the channel actor so that this gets an instance of this so it knows how to connect? What's the benefit of using user secrets versus saving them as environment variables in the debug settings of the project? If they're in the environment variables in the debug settings of the project, you could inadvertently check them in. If I go debug, not options, I'm sorry, project, properties, debug, and if I add them in here, you could inadvertently check them in. Right? Almost pasted a password last night. Ooh, yeah. Injecting a service singleton into actor. Look at this. You are Vice. You've got the the good links on this in ASP.NET Core. So configure services, blah, 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 create my actor system, inject service singleton, system actor of my actor props, blah, 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 blah. That feels ugly. Because you create a separate IOC container in version of control container. This contains kind of a catalog of all of the classes we're building. Provider equals services. Build service provider. This line will create a new service provider. When you resolve services from it, they're effectively singletons. Kind of. You have to create a provider, and you need to change the signature of configure services. Yes, if you're going to return somebody else's provider. But I don't want to do that. So, Mash got cash. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you joining us. The launch.settings must be in git ignore that I'm using. Oh, good for you. And that's fine. If that works for you, more power to you. The user secrets puts it in a completely different folder, and at some point is going to be encrypted. And it'll follow you around, actually, because it's inside of your roaming user profile on Windows. So when you log on to a different machine, those values come over with you. Slightly better way would be to delay the instantiation of the actor until configure method is called. Get service. Okay. System actor of my actor. Inject service singleton into actor. This will initialize and resolve your services into configure. That feels weird. That feels weird. Directory my actor ref. Where's directory coming from? Right. I don't want to pass the do I have to pass the config down through everything? Or can I put it out here and be able to pass it in? Feels like I need DI inside of the actors. What do we got here? Dependency injection. If your actor has a constructor but takes parameters, then those need to be part of props as well. But there are cases when a factory method must be used, for example, when the actual constructor arguments are determined by a dependency injection framework. Not bad. Can I use iOption class? Well, I still need to pass those options around. The basic functionality is provided by a dependency resolver class that can create props using the DI container. iDependency resolver equals new XYZ dependency resolver some container system. When creating actor refs, straight off your actor system instance, you can use the DI extension. What's this? And then you add your configuration through iOptions pattern. Right. I've created a configuration object, and yeah, these options are being passed in. Yeah. My configure, configure, my options. That's what I did over here in startup. Services configure, and I called it bot configuration, and I went and got that section. So then I'll be receiving an iOptions and be able to dot current value and get that thing. So we're good. This is exactly the kind of thing I'm doing. Yes. Yes, yes. Right? So. Okay. Let me go back over to this. So I like the idea of doing dependency resolver, but I have to create my own dependency resolver? that can use props using the DI. That rain stick makes you want to go to bed. CJ Aliaga, welcome. There's an auto fact. Yeah, I'm not bringing in another dependency resolver. I've already got one. Yeah, there's autofac. Castle Windsor, Ninject, other frameworks. Ugh. Not a fan. Oh, do I create a Singleton and just have it hanging out there? Next article. Actor producer extension library is used to create a dependency injection container. How do you create an extension? Yeah, I don't want to create my own extension. This is yak shaving I don't want to create. I want to use the one that comes with ASP.NET Core. And it's not available by default here. Yeah. I'm not going to get into that yak shaving. I want to get something running here. I've injected this as configuration here. I want to put this somewhere so I can get to it. Tough customer? No, I don't want to write. I don't want to write that boilerplate code that somebody else should be writing and maintaining, not me. And I want to get right to using my configuration. So let's do this. Right. Services, build service provider. And then let's stash a copy of the bot configuration somewhere up here, so that it's available and I can just reach out and grab it. So I can say this dot bot, bot configuration equals provider get service, and I'm going to request. No, it's going to be I options of type bot configuration. Oh yeah, look at that. Yep. And I'm going to say dot value, which will give me a bot configuration. So now I have a value of it. Thank you, Cole Tony. We aren't yet yak shaving enough. I know. You're still trying to replace the light bulb. I know. Yeah, look, I know there's ways to do this that'll simplify things. I think it would be nice to have a dependency resolver for the ASP.NET Core simple dependency injection service provider. The project's open source. If you write a class and you put it in here, I'll give you credit for it and put your name up on the ticker up at the top of the screen. Make it work, then make it good. Yeah. No, look, I agree. There's better ways to do some of these things. I'm in the mode of Yagni right now. You aren't gonna need it. I need to get to minimum viable supporting 2 channels. I want to do the bare minimum that I need to get that running. So in my channel actor over here, I'm gonna wire that up right there. Bang! Now I've got the bot configuration. It's now coming all the way through from the creation of my using the virtual actor. Yeah. Your MVP is not a skateboard, it's a wheel. Exactly. All right, so I now have this. So I have the bot configuration. It will know how to log in. It'll create the Twitch client. It'll initialize it appropriately with the credentials. Good, we're going to get connected. We're going to start the various actors for our 6 events that we're going to be listening for from Twitch. And it will connect. I I said it.
And then,
It'll connect. And we appropriately dispose here. I don't need the dispose methods. I can get rid of this. Because we're going to do everything in this post-stop of lifetime management. So, just before it stops, the actor knows how to fire this method. And we'll disconnect appropriately from Twitch at that point. Testify! Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Praise the Lord. Also, you make it work even with ugly code, and then you refactor. When I read this in an actual Uncle Bob book. Uncle Bob, of course, referring to Bob Martin. Robert C. Martin, I believe is his full name. Don't get it factored right off the bat. Write the stuff to make it work. It's ugly, that's okay. But when it works, you start refactoring. Yes. When it works, I think we put some unit tests around it at that point before we start refactoring so that we figure out where those edges are and we get it. So at this point, I think it'll do a little bit of this, right? So this will actor system create the bot service. Now, how does it add that first configuration, that first actor, channel manager actor? Which in itself, right? Try that with TNM client. TNM? Oh, time and materials. Well, that's not how we operate, and time and materials should understand. We're going to get you a minimum viable up front, and then we'll harden it. So I should be able to create one of these right in my startup class and attach it, right? Right? Isn't that how we do this? I don't want that. No. Let me go to my, not there. It was this one. So after we create the system, there it is, actor system create. How do I attach the, where does this guy recommend, right? This is Furry Mogwai is his name, his handle. The first actor, right? We need to start it up and attach it. Yeah. Where's the system? In the system? Final thoughts. No, you're not gonna show it to me, are you? You make me sad. Alright, so where is basket service, startup, add services, add basket services, you turkey. Okay, services, add singleton, actor system. Alright, so add basket services. He's hidden somewhere. Is it over here? Services? Add basket services. Add singleton. Add singleton. Add singleton. Yeah. Baskets, actor, provider. Okay, where's that? Baskets, actor, provider. Okay. So what's this do? Actor ref. Baskets, actor instance. Baskets, actor, provider, actor system. Products, actor, provider. I'm confused. First actor should either be a static, or if it is long-lived, or build a new one per request if not. Okay. Sure. So, okay, the first one here, the channel manager actor. Yeah, this is going to be a singleton. Does it need to be static? Right? Can I just say... Ugh. Well, hang on. Let's do this. Take this. No, put it back in there. Put it back in there. Put it back in there. This is an actor system. So if I say var the system equals provider dot get service. I want to get the actor system. This is the wrapper that contains the whole enchilada. And then we want an actor of. We want to create an actor to hang off of it. Right? And that's going to be a channel manager actor. And then we're going to give it a name. But I want to create that channel manager actor on my own because I've got to pass in a couple of parameters here. We did the same thing when we created the channel actor. Props create. Yeah, we did something like this. So let's do something like that. Right, so there's the system. And this is going to be a channel manager actor. Because this is going to manage all the different channels we're talking to. Supervisor strategy. No. Okay. So the arguments that we're going to pass into it. So the channel manager actor, we're going to pass in the channel configuration context and then a logger. Yeah. So the let's give it a new channel. Oh wait, didn't I create channel configuration context? Bingo. Provider get service I channel configuration context. Good. And then we're going to get a logger. Logger factory. Get service. So that we can... Wait, did I... No, I don't use that anymore. Goodbye. Don't need that. Alright. So that's my props, so I can then say, not context actor of. I'm going to discard system actor of channel manager actor, right? And I can't pass in props to it. Why can't I pass in props? Do I register it as a singleton and pass it in? I guess I could do that. But it doesn't know the type. Yeah, the name is a string, but I need to pass in properties, configuration to it, so that it knows how to get to it. That feels weird. That doesn't feel right. And this sample is okay, that's interesting. We'll have to look at that later. This sample is not helping me too much here from Paul. Right, so there's your configuration. Add singleton actor system. Fine. But at what point, right, did he get from the actor system? Right, I'm trying to find. He jumped right from. The logging and DI services, but the ACA actor system will be created here too. And then where does ACA's logger go to? See, I think there's a disconnection there. services, add product services. Now that routing is in place. Yeah, you're missing stuff here. It's not. Right, trying to follow along with this sample. This doesn't. Right, you're creating a new baskets actor provider and passing in the actor system. Products actor provider. Okay, so it gets a product actor, and it says actor of, yeah, from actor system, actor of baskets actor dot props. All right, so let's go back over here. Yeah. Hey there, intense. Yes, it is. This, so actor of, so get rid of the generic one. I feel like the generic one's kind of a mistake here. Props, okay. And then a name. Well, I don't need a name for the top one because it's the thing. So is that it? I guess that's so. So that gives me, right? Because the props is off of the channel manager actor, so it should know what it's doing. So I guess that's doing a thing? I think? So then I should... Should I be able to connect both of these now? This is going to receive a join channel message that says, get the channel actor and join that channel. So I'm not actually telling this thing yet to go do this. I feel like there's another actor that we need to create that's listening for that message. Where do you get... Right, we need to create another actor that is going to send that message in. Or like a web page that'll just grab this thing and say, okay, boom, here it is. You go do this. Look at that amazing sentiment. I know, it's amazing. Keep it up. We love it. Thank you so much. Right? I mean, you need to kind of reach into the system. Into the system? And tell it, all right, go do this. And then it'll spider out all of the actors. Return new item added. Receive any... So here's an actor, and it's going to receive this thing, but how is it actually told? Great, we've got the actor things created. No! Quilt Tony. We need to reach into these objects and tell it, receive this information. Here's the information that I'm trying to tell you about. Go do this. And in this case, we want to say, at start, go... join this thing. It will be triggered by an HTTP request. Inject the channel manager actor instance, and in the controller, you need to do a actor instance tell. Do you email your mom with that keyboard? Well played, Michael Jolly. Well played.
Let's try and get the point to Rambly for J5.
Thanks so much for that very kind cheer, Rambling Geek. Johnny3K, thank you so much for the follow. And let's log that cheer. Not in this startup. We're over here working and building this little bit of, not that, here, building this context. I'm going to put it at the top of, we'll put it right here, because this is where we're working. Cheer 100, and that was Rambling Geek. Right, 2 G's? There we go. Today's the 19th. Alright. Actor does not equal system. The system is mostly used to create new actors, but in order to kick the message, you need an actor instance, the iActor href. So you were suggesting that that manager should be a static. Should we inject that? Should we create that as a singleton up in here? Yeah, I think we should. Services, add, well, if we add it as a singleton here, then the life cycle of it is being managed by ASP.NET. I mean, okay, sure, right? Hey, whatever. So this is a channel manager actor. And it's going to be created like that. But that returns an iActor href. So let's make this as channel manager actor. So we'll get that one instance and it'll be over here and we'll be able to receive that as a channel manager actor on a controller. Okay. Yeah, when you pick up your mug and expect it's empty, oh, it's a terrible, terrible thing. Look at that example. Aren't you missing the execute method shown on the page? Loops through each product and executes the provider. This is a class that they're creating. What is it supposed to do? This is the actual action that the actor will be doing. So I hear what you're saying about making this an iActor ref. The problem then is, right, if I flip this like that, whenever I request it, an iActor ref, we're always going to get the channel manager actor. I mean, okay, we could do that. That could be a thing. Okay. So these are Razor components. Oh yeah, we're gonna have fun with this. Placeholder equals channel to join. Join Chanel. Oh yeah, it's Blazer time. And an iActor ref. Come on. iActor ref is aka actor iActor ref. And we're going to receive that as the channel manager. Cool. On click. Oh, thank you. All right, so we need a method called join channel. Yes, I We're not going to return anything. Join Chanel. This needs an ID. Actually, what we should do is we should bind it. Channel name. Yep, you don't have a thing yet. That's okay. We're going to give you one. String channel name. And, right, this is complaining because, yeah, it's an attribute. On second thought, you have a good point. The iActor ref versus concrete type. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. iActor ref is nice, but because I'm receiving that concrete type, where'd it go? Here. Then I can receive this as a which is a where'd it go? Pixelbot orchestrator actors. There we go. Now why doesn't it like that? No, isn't it like a... No, I should be able to... Oh, it's not a property. Right? We need to make it like that. Right? That should make this go away. So join channel. I should be able to, at this point, say channel manager dot tell, right? Tell? I didn't think I needed to make that a parameter in order to get the bind. Right? I did a Blazor. Where did it go? Welcome, Sparky108. Thanks so much for joining us. Did I delete it? I did a practice with Razor components. I've already got the @ sign there. Got it. Yeah, so I'm not sure why it's saying missing attribute. Oh, you know what? No, at on click. I'm not sure why it's... I think that's a... Yeah, I think that's its own thing. But I've got the channel manager here. I should be able to tell it, right? I should be able to... As actor ref. I shouldn't have to do that. You know what? Let's put that in the import stuff. So everybody gets those. It gets the appropriate using statement. Yeah.
Hey, listen.
What do we got? What do you got, Franklin? It's bind equals at channel name. Is that the syntax I need? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then on click. I thought you had to put the at outside there, not over here. Right, I thought the ats were outside. Razor seems really fun. Coming from a lamp stack, transitioning to front end seems like Blazor would fit in the middle. It does feel that way. Okay. So, do I have to do it right? So that I can get the... Yeah, now I can tell and pass in a join message. The Fritz bot is cool. It's improving. It's improving. So now I can pass it a new join channel message, which should be here. So new join. I'm gonna need to. You know what? Let's put that in our imports also. So then I can just change this to messages. That's not how you spell messages. Join channel. Rats. It doesn't like that. Fine. When in doubt, give another using statement so that it can find our objects in the hierarchy. So I can say new join channel. Thank you. And then the name is going to be the channel name that was passed in. Right, and that should walk down the hierarchy, go find it, and do the thing. Channel managers does not exist in the current context. Yes, it does. It's right there. Bind and on-click are the same as tag helpers. Oh. Really? So I can drop those? All right. Well, that looks better. So let's see what happens. What do you think? Can we give this a shot? I'm going to put some breakpoints in here. I want to put a breakpoint right there and see what happens when we get to it. Hold on. Here we go. Let's see if it builds. Build succeeded. That's a start. So we're going to build Razor to connect to... Razor server-side Blazor to connect to... rats, it started the wrong projects. Not the project I wanted to start it. Hang on. Set this one as the startup project because this is where we're going towards. And I don't want it to start with IIS Express. Bad idea. You're getting a beer if this works the first time. Ultra Mark. I will see you on that. Let's see if this works. And... Nope. And the endpoint routing middleware matches endpoints set up by endpoint middleware, and so must be added to... Okay, this isn't us. Aha! This is ASP.NET. Please add endpoint routing middleware by calling iApplication Builder. Use routing inside the call to configure. All right, fine. We need to add use routing. This is because I updated. Inside of configure, I need to say... Use endpoint. No, where'd it go? It's not there. It is better error messages. I'm going to restart that just so I can see that error message again because I can't find it. Let's see. Come on. Get moving. There it is. iApplication Builder. That's app. Use routing. Inside the call to configure. And so it must be added to the before. Okay, so we need to say use routing. Okay. Like that. So that's just ASP.NET Core getting up and running with the new 4 stuff. Preview 4 stuff. Here we go. That looks better. Yeah. Oh, no. Cannot provide a value for property channel manager. There is no registered service of type Pixelbot Orchestrator Actors Channel Manager Actor. Sure there is. Sure there is. Channel manager actor right there. So why does it think there's no registered service of type Pixelbot orchestrators? Pixelbot orchestrator actors. Channel manager actor. Well, we registered it right there. No beer. Nope. So why didn't... Right, that looks like it should have registered it right there. Right, there it is. Add Singleton. Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba. Channel manager actor. That should have made it available. Why not? Does system actor of props return null? No, it returns an iActor ref. The as may have converted this so it's null. No, you can't put the breakpoint in there. Oh, maybe I can. All right, fine. I'll put it in there. Try it again. Do. Oh, what's the hat today? My hat is... This hat is the God of Thunder. Yeah. So we got properties. Channel manager actor is the name. But we're passing into it the iChannel configuration. Yeah, these folks can... arguments. There it is. So I do have that context coming back. Good. So... Well, hang on. What do we got there? Holy smokes. Diagnostics, infrastructure. Yeah, we're at the index at this point. I'm still in ASP.NET Core. Holy smokes. Yeah. No, I'm not passing anything in. It's not taking an argument coming in. That it's not discarding. I could change it to that and then right, it doesn't like that. I need to give it in what's coming back. So use the underscore because you're not passing anything in. These are the downfalls of layers of abstractions. Huge stack traces. Yes. Yes, yes. Layers and layers. Tell you what, let's just put this right here. And then a breakpoint here, and let's see what test is. Nope. Semi. How did I forget a semi? How did I forget a semicolon? See that? Even the best of us forget semicolons. I'm not saying I'm the best of us, but I'm saying...
I drink, and I know things.
I do. Ah, there we go. It didn't convert it. System actor of props. What's that return? Yeah. what's the actual object? Yeah, that's what it feels. Internal actor ref is the children. What if I throw a type of on that? No. A get type. What type are you? Repointable actor ref. Interesting. Okay. So if I do it as an actor ref, yeah, I've got an object there that I can work with. So let's make it an actor ref and pass that around. And this should be the only one that we need. If we go back over to here, make that actor ref, we can still do that. Yeah. Yep, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens from the Blazor page. All right, so we're adding that Singleton. All right. Feels good so far. No errors, no errors. Oh. All right, all right. Where'd it go? Go back over here. Did it do this thing? I don't think it's doing that. No. This, I think, needs to be like that. No, it's not. I thought it needed to be like this, so that it knew. No. That isn't firing and getting down here at all. Why isn't it running that at all? Right? Channel name should be... think. So it hasn't reloaded this. I think we actually need to on-click at join channel. Try that. If I recall, some minifiers struggle with semicolon free code. You're referring to, of course, JavaScript? There it is. So let that go, start up the thing, do the stuff. I can't tell. I'm expecting to receive and get over into here. Can't tell if it's what it's actually doing. Received a notification for a rendered batch ID 3. Unhandled server-side exception. Yeah, it's not... Does the join channel method need the parameters? No, it doesn't have any parameters. Kethix, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you joining us. Come on. Okay, so it has started the channel manager actor. So that's a thing. No, it's not executing the method. Yeah, look, we even got disconnected here. Cannot send data if the connection is not in connected state. Received a notification for a rendered batch when not expecting it. Well, that feels broken. Boom. Yeah. It feels like I'm missing something. It's not that. Is connected context. What's that? We've built all this stuff. I don't want to create a new template and migrate things. Now, the parameters, if we're turning it into a component that is going to be receiving this from somewhere else, I'll add it, but I don't think you're going to see it. See, we still got this system invalid operation. And then we get disconnected from the server. Well, this, yeah. See, we've changed the code, so we actually have to rebuild. OnClick looks wrong compared to this. Let's take a look at that. OnClick is, thanks, at change values, and if we look in our function section, private void change values. Yeah. Or you can also do it with the lambda syntax, but it. Right, but what they've done, I didn't want that. Right, at join channel compared to at change values. It's the same approach. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not even getting through to it. It's somewhere it's getting disconnected here. I'm wondering if in my update, I'm wondering if when I updated the project, if I didn't update server-side Blazor properly. I've got that, did that. Blazor server JS. Blazor server JS. Remove any, don't have those. Remove package references to, already done that. Razor components with add server-side Blazor in startup. Add server-side Blazor. Replace calls map component hub with map Blazor hub. Got that. Remove any use of ASP.NET Core Component Services namespace and replace with Microsoft ASP.NET Core Components. Let's do a quick search for this. Nothing. Okay. In Razor component apps, replace the star client path route in the Razor page with slash and map. Add a call to map. Why am I double hearing myself? Hello? Yeah, I'm getting myself twice. Why? What did I do? I turned that on. Never mind. All that is just from preview 3 to preview 4. Yep. No, it doesn't have to be Lambda. Update any call to use routing method to move the route mapping logic into a call to use endpoints at the point where you want the endpoints to be executed. So use routing somewhere up tall, up high, and then I'll move this like up in here. But I mean, you're working between, it's not even an alpha release, it's a preview release. While it was an experiment, no less. So we need to find, am I using this anywhere? I don't think so. Oh, I am. In that route right there. Look, there it is. Why does this keep turning back on? Stop it. Oh, you know what? I'm using a hotkey and it's lighting that up. That's what it is. Alright, so the change here was with slash. Alright. And add a colon to map fallback to page in use endpoints. Yeah. That will match requests for non-file names with the lowest priority. The request will be routed to a page endpoint that matches page. So that's index, right? Something like that. Ed Charbonneau just went live with the title like Blazor is changing. Yes, I know. I got the notification. I get it. And I'm probably going to wrap up here in the next couple minutes. I want to try and get this to connect. Bang. Page name is a path relative to the Blazor pages and does not contain a file extension. That starts with the leading / and does not contain the file extension. /user /edit. Alright, so we need to change this. Not, we'll make this /index as the fallback to page. Let's see how it goes. Can I paste that link into chat? Certainly. This is the announcement of ASP.NET Core Preview 3, Preview 4. Alright, so it started. If I do this, join. No, didn't do anything. F12. Nope. Got that same error. This feels like an internal framework error. It does. This feels like a framework error. Oh, man. I really don't. All right, let's do this. I'm going to get... so there was another change that was made here about adding controllers. I want to add just the API controller so I can do a get and trigger this thing. Services.add controllers. Right, I can do that in here. And then I will add a folder over here. I just want to get this thing running. From Cookie Cutter? No. Folder, controllers, add controller. I'm going to create a API controller that's empty. I will call it test controller. Yes. For later, you may want to look into actor stash, unstash functionality. Many come in handy in the actor where you connect to the Twitch API. I'm going to open that up and bookmark it. So we can take a look at that in a bit. Do the install. Come on. We're trying to get the thing. Yeah, this is taking a while here. I don't want Entity Framework Core. I don't like that it added Entity Framework. Eventually we might be using it, but I don't like that it added it without me asking for it. Alright, so there's my test controller. Public I action results get, I don't care what it is. You know what? String channel name, and I'm going to need a constructor that's going to take an I actor ref, and this will be the controller channel manager. I'm sorry. I should be able to control dot on that. There we go. This dot channel manager equals that. Create one of these. So now when we get, I'm going to say channel manager tell no join message. No, why don't you see join message? See, I wanted, you knew where that thing was, but you didn't create it as a, I tell you. Channel name. Now, why doesn't it like that? Join channel, that's why. Oh, rats. There it is. Return OK. So now I should be able to get and pass in the channel name and do the thing. EF wants me. No. No. No EF for you. We'll put a breakpoint right there. See if we can get this to pop. See if we can get this to go. Yep, .NET Framework 4.8 did as well. So, and that's got a minimum set of changes and enhancements there. Alright, so I want to go API test. And I'm going to say channel channel name equals C# Fritz. Are you kidding? I added the controllers. Yeah. I need to add the route for it don't I? Oh, man. App use routing. Endpoints map controllers. Okay. Go back to startup. Cool. Try it again. Yeah, it didn't read the route attribute because we didn't tell the endpoints to look for it. Learning brand new version of the framework, you know? Alright, so API/test, and it was channel name equals C# Fritz. Bang! Alright, here we go. I'm feeling good. Step into that. Alright, so we have our join channel. There's the channel name. Return OK. Well, that doesn't feel good at all. What did Akka tell us? Error while creating actor instance of type Pixelbot Orchestrator Actos channel events new message actor with one argument. New message actor. Oh, okay. So that was down in here. This is where it kind of died out on us. Create actor, props create. Oh, we're passing the configuration, the channel configuration into each one of these events, and I don't have a constructor that receives those. All right. I'm feeling good about this. That's not it. This is a channel configuration. That's not how you spell that. Let's just do that in each one of these. And we should get it working. So I'm using that snippet CTOR to create a constructor quickly. There we go. Try this one more time. You think I missed a... Oh, you're right. Give it a shot again. This feels like it's very flexible, this architecture, and we could grow it significantly. So here we go. We're navigated in. Step. Oh my gosh, James Montemagno with the resub. Whoop whoop. Absolutely. Thank you so much. 7 months. Oh man, thank you very, very much for that. And we'll make a donation to Veterans Who Code. Very cool. Looks like it did it. Looks like it did. Am I connected? So if I tell this to stop, I should hit... Nope. All right. So let's do this. Let's go to our new message actor. Right? And it's going to be told... Right? We're going to forward over to it these arguments. The arguments are on message received args. So let's set up a receive over here. Well, first, just to see if we can get this working, right? This configuration equals config. So we stash a copy of that. This dot receive, and we're going to receive on new, what was it again? On message received args. Right, so that's the event arguments that we're getting from the other place. And let's just let's do this. Whatever. And let's just log what it's doing, right? I mean, not even. Debug, right line, just so we get something. And then a message. Args dot, it doesn't even know what it is. Yeah. Receive on message, and then fair. This is a function on message received args, and then it returns a boolean. Okay. Ah, there it is. Chat message. Username. And args. Chat message. Message. Something like that. Just so we can get it to pop. I want to see this thing write some content into the doodad. You like the new subscriber hats? Well, thank you, James. Great to see you. Come on, orchestrator. Let's see if this works. So we're using Akka.net with ASP.NET Core 3 Preview 4. And we're going to try and get this thing to connect and start listening. So it's API, this one. So there it's connecting, telling it to join. Start all of our event handlers. Okay. So if I look at the output window, let's pin that. And let's clear all in there. I think we got it. Yes! Sound off in the chat room there. Let's see if we get some messages popping up here. I think we got it. Look at that. Akka with client-side Blazor. That would be interesting. Svava with the cheer, but look at that. Cheer 25 is what popped up. Nice. Nice. So I think we may have just hit a minimum viable here. Can I pull a whammy here real quick? InstaFluff started. What if I go up here and I say, and now it's going to join InstaFluff's channel. No! Womp womp. Oh, I don't have a configuration for that channel. Aha! Okay, let's do this. All right. Oh, right, I'm trying to force the issue and get it to join two channels. So let's... So if I do that and restart this... yeah, an Akka node in the client-side Blazor. That would be phenomenal. Okay. Going, yeah. So if I put this over here, put Visual Studio back over there, I'm going to unpin this. Let's pull that way up, clear. So for some reason we can't get... There it goes. Attempting to reconnect to the server. Too bad. No reconnection for you. Go. Alright, so there it should have connected. And it should be on our channel now. There it is. And if we try and connect to InstaFluffs, right, now it's going to try and join the channel with the channel name InstaFluff, okay? It looks like it's in both channels. So I'm getting Hugo here in this channel. I posted that in InstaFluff's channel. It's got both channels. Woo! So we've got the bot sitting in 2 channels, and it's... There we go. He just did a shout out to me over in his channel. Woo! Look at that. All right. Nice. This is, now I can spy on, well, you, yeah, so I've got 2 actors. Do I have 2 actors? You know what? I don't know, and quite frankly, I do care. I want to make sure that they're isolated from each other, but when I told it to join, let's think about this. When I told it to join, right, that's my channel manager actor. Here we go. From Portugal. Oh my gosh, welcome. Okay, so when it joins, right, we're going to receive the command to join. It creates a new actor for that channel to manage it. And then, yeah. I did create a separate actor of, yep, right here. Right, when I receive the command to join channel, it gets a channel actor, a brand new one specific to that other channel. So that way I'm ensured that an actor has one channel that it's managing. Remoting's going to be coming up. Absolutely. And it has its own set of child actor, command actors. Yes. So that if you're playing a game on Quiltony's channel, it doesn't inadvertently interact with games on my channel or Dryad T's channel. So they could be containerized. They can be separated. We can create that process boundary between these. This is big. We just hit minimum viable here. We've made it stronger. We've made it more impressive. So I think we've really made progress today. I am really happy with where we've gone with this. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping us. Thank you. Your advice. You know what? Stelzy, you've been very helpful also, but I think folks in the chat room, you'll agree with me. I'm going to throw a MVP over on your advice. You stink. Why won't you let me do that over there? I will do it over here instead. No! Why won't it let me run it? Right, it's /MVP. What's the command to add MVPs? VIP. My bad. Let's throw a gem over there. Thank you so much. You've been a huge help. Tremendous. And we've taken some steps here to really get to that next level. Right, for where we want this to be behaving. Right, once we figure out a little bit around that Razor interaction there, that feels like it's a problem with the Razor framework here. But otherwise, being able to set up tests to run against these actors, to be able to mimic and interact with it, that was pretty big. Yeah, very nice. We very much appreciate that. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. And now we can start migrating some of these features over into actors, including our the state of our guessing game that we have here that allows you to guess how long it takes for a task to be completed. That is so awesome. Awesome stuff. I am thrilled. Let's commit these changes here. All right. So do a quick git status. Let's figure out the files we need to add. Yep. We will add. I don't want to add that. I want to add channel events. So we add all of those real quick. Git add Pixelbot orchestrator controllers. Even though it's just a test, that's fine. We'll commit those changes. Completed MVP can connect to 2 channels at once. That was the big thing that we were saying on Thursday and Tuesday. This is where we want to get to. There we go. And I will push those changes. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. I feel really good about this. This is a big Friday accomplishment. Absolutely, Robert Tables. So, of course, the source code for this is available. Let me share that GitHub repository for you. If you're interested in taking a look at this... What? Yes, I know. That's fine. Go away. Nothing's changing there. You're making me annoying. Making me annoyed. There we go. This is where we're working. The thing that caught my eye about Akka is this blog post from a guy who led the port from Java. Worth the read. Real-time marketing automation. Okay. Let me put that in my collection of Akka bookmarks here so that I've got a nice collection to go through there and read. Thank you so much for sharing. You're going to go back to last week and save the clip where you were the first person to mention actor. Fair enough, Entity Adam. We've done a great job here, really moving this along. And Quiltoni may be playing the guessing game later on today on her channel. When you play the game, you win her currency, the pixels. You can trade in a bunch of pixels. You can get cool things like dice bags and pillows, all kinds of neat stuff if you participate and hang out in her channel. This is great. I am thrilled. I can't tell you how happy I am. This weekend, Sunday, is a holiday. I will not be broadcasting on Sunday morning, but we'll be back on Tuesday evening. And I might have a guest. I'm working that out. Keep an eye on the Discord. Keep an eye on Twitter. Yeah, we need a shout out for Quiltoni, and I need to fix that bot. There we go. Make sure you check out her channel. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. Let's get that Mario plan, and let's get ready to raid somebody. I know we already peeked in at InstaFluff. Of course, InstaFluff is out there doing his. That's not it. That's not the right one. No, not InstaFluff. There we go. You can check him out. He's making, they make mug cakes on Fridays on his channel. Very cool stuff. But I think we want to raid our friend, thank you, Robert Tables. I think we're going to raid our friend Ed Charbonneau today because he's talking about, and Rethal, thank you for that. He's talking about Blazor right now, and we just started to touch on that topic. So let's go over and raid Ed. There we go. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me. Ed's going to, of course, grab that raid call from Robert Tables there. If you're a subscriber, grab the first line of text with the raid bots. If you're not, that's okay. Grab the second line of text with the missiles. We're going to let Ed know that we're excited to see him. This video, of course, will be available on YouTube starting probably tomorrow, the next day when I upload it. I try and get videos uploaded every couple days out to YouTube. Thanks so much for joining me, and say hi to Ed for me, all right? Take care. Always great to see you, and we'll be back on Tuesday. See ya.